Okay, last but not least, the main event, UFC 131. Shane Carwin versus Junior Dos Santos. Two big guys. Whether I'm right or wrong, in my belief, I think this is a better fight than the originally scheduled fight. But, you know, only because I think there's going to be fireworks. What do you think about this? Tell me the weaknesses, tell me the advantages on both sides.
Well, I think the fireworks you're alluding to are that both these guys like to stand and bang. They're both 240, 250 pound guys that punch and can knock you out. And that makes for fireworks. I think the Lesnar-Dos Santos matchup was more of a wrestler versus a striker. Dos Santos is probably the best striker in the division right now. Carwin, 11-0 before his fight with Lesnar, has amazing power, has knocked a ton of guys out, so it makes for an interesting fight. Carwin has the wrestling ability to take it out of that realm, put it on the ground, but he never uses that, and so it'd be interesting to see if Dos Santos has got his attention enough in the striking room to force him to wrestle, make Dos Santos wrestle him. I thought that would have been the key to victory for Brock Lesnar. I think it could be the key to victory for Shane, too. He's just coming off a loss. He got hurt. The conditioning is the question with him. Has he gotten his game up to where he can go 3 rounds as hard as he needs to go, wrestle a guy for 3 rounds, because I think that's what he's really got to do with Dos Santos to beat him, and not get tired, not get worn out, or he can't take the cat down in the second and the third. So it's going to be a very interesting fight. I'm gonna take the risk, and I'm gonna say that Carwin has gotten his stuff in order. He's worked it out. He's gonna make this more of a wrestling match. He's always got the ability to hit you with one punch and end your night. But I think if he plays around with Dos Santos in the striking game, Dos Santos is too sharp. He's gonna win there. I think Carwin can win this if he goes out and makes it a wrestling match, and I think that might be what's going to happen.
Okay, so having said that, I mean, Junior Dos Santos, he has a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, a little bit of it, I guess, but he's got knockout power.
Yep.
So if he does take this guy down and he has still been training his Jiu-Jitsu, do you think he has advantage? One question. The second question is on Shane Carwin's side. We've obviously seen him gas. And this is his first loss in 12 fights. He was 11 fight win streak, first loss. How do you think that's going to play a factor? I mean, and does it mess with your head?
One of two things. Either you're as fired up as you've ever been because you're just coming off a loss and you never want to be that next guy that he fights, or the fact that he got beat that way could affect him psychologically and he can't pull the trigger and he's scared of getting tired and he doesn't go out and execute what he's capable of doing. So that's the two scenarios that potentially Carwin's looking at. I'm leaning towards he's worked harder than he's ever worked. He doesn't want to look that way again and be tired again, and he's going to be able to go out and do what he needs to do. Dos Santos' Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is good, but Carwin's a terrific wrestler with a great wrestler's base. He's not going to make mistakes. He's not going to get manipulated by the level of Jiu-Jitsu that Dos Santos has. I think Dos Santos' key to victory, keep it on his feet, stuff Carwin's takedowns and takedown attempts. Don't stand and go toe-to-toe, but use that great footwork, those kicks, and all that ranging, angling fighting that he does to win the fight.
Okay, so end of the day, you're saying Carwin?
End of the day, I'm gonna say the wrestler, that Carwin is gonna pull it out. He's gonna go out and make this an ugly fight, take him down, smother him, not let him move, beat him up, and win all 3 rounds that way.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go with Junior Dos Santos. I just think that Dos Santos very dedicated in what they do and very focused. But I think just being a little bit more well-rounded, in my opinion, right or wrong. I'm just going to go ahead and go with Dos Santos. I kind of get the feeling you're going with a little bit more wrestlers every time we talk. So I think Randy's a little bit one-sided when it comes to biased when it comes to wrestlers. But nonetheless, I mean, it's a hard fight to call. It's a really tough one. Bottom line, Randy's choosing Carwin. I'm picking Dos Santos, and we're both going to keep our fingers crossed.